And just like that, season 2 is off to the races.
We back. We on track, off track.
Exactly.
Ooh. I'm Emmy Award-winning journalist Noelle McLaren.
And I'm local business owner Zach Denham.
And this is Off Track Saratoga Podcast. Sometimes we're on track.
Sometimes we're a little off.
But it's always worth the listen. Welcome back to season 2 of Off Track Saratoga Podcast.
Season 2, episode 1.
Took a little hiatus, but of course we had to come back in the biggest of all ways.
We back.
With a bugle.
We've got some really great guests here with us today. Some, I guess, local icons, if you will, of the Saratoga track.
Carson and Tony Gambaro, they are the Saratoga Buglers for the track. If you go to the races, you'll hear them no matter where you are, what seat you got.
Pretty much, yeah.
And they've got a really interesting story. They are a father-son team. They just took over a few years ago for Sam the Bugler.
It's our 5th year.
It's our
Nice.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
You guys have been at it for a while. So this season, Zach and I decided we are going to do a series of porch sitting episodes. It's gorgeous out here in the spring, summer in Saratoga. There's no better place to be. And so Zach from the South is trying to get everybody to join his porch sitting lifestyle.
Let us enjoy the simple luxury that is sitting on the porch, taking in the community,
it's a Southern
sipping
tradition.
on a little cocktail. Spilling a little tea.
We're going to make it an upstate New York tradition.
We're going to make it a tradition.
This episode, we are coming from the National Racing Hall of Fame here in Saratoga, right off of Union Avenue. We can see the track from where we're sitting. It's a gorgeous day, and we're just excited to kick off this series. We'll be coming to you from a bunch of different front porches all across downtown. If you know of an interesting front porch, whether it's a residence or a business, hook us up. Let us know. We'd love to stop by and record from you. That's kind of what's special about this show is we kind of just
be part of Off Track Talk.
You can be part of Off Track Talk. We can shoot from on location, and just excited. Tell us a bit about your story.
Well, basically, I got a call from Sam, the previous bugler, on a Thursday, and he told me that he wasn't going to be able to be at the track that year, and he didn't know whether I was interested in not doing it, but that he told Naira that I would know people up here in the area that could cover it.
So you knew Sam before?
Yes, for a lot of years.
Sam is, how long was Sam the bugler?
Sam was almost 30 years, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a staple.
Wow.
Which is really, knowing how difficult it is and how long these days are, it's quite a feat.
Yeah.
So then he basically said, "Can I give Pat McKenna your number?" I said, "Sure." Well, 5 minutes later, I got a call from Pat McKenna. And then I told him, I said, "Give me the weekend to try to figure this out for you." Well, that was on Friday. On Saturday morning, I woke up. He was just coming home from college because he had graduated.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know what? The only way that him and I can do this is that if I involve him to do the days I'm not able to do. It's very difficult to find someone for 30, 40, 50 days in a row.
Lot.
Yeah.
And you, I mean, this isn't your only job.
Right. So with Sam, it was his only job.
Right.
You know, and he was actually an employee for Naira.
Yeah.
We're not.
Okay.
So we just work here and basically we'll go to a track or two if they ask us for a single day or something, but we have lives.
Okay, yeah.
So fast forward to the Wednesday prior to our first day, we came for a walkthrough because we needed to know where we were gonna hang our hat, sound check, the mic, just basically how things go. And so we met Pat and some of the people from Naira down at the Winter Circle. And then all of a sudden the marketing people came up. There was about 6 of them. And then the sound guy came down and I happened to know him, but I didn't know he worked here.
Right.
Sound engineer. And so he basically pulled the mic out. He told us about the button, the switch on the mic to turn it on and turn it off before every race. And then he said, "Carson, you're going to do it first." Carson played it first. Perfect. I played it, and then I played it. And
Not perfect.
And then he said,
I was going to say.
You're very...
I see what you did there.
Perfecto. And then the sound guy just said, "For the heck of it, let's just hear the two of you play it together." And so if you can envision the Winter Circle with the flowers, the marketing team was behind the flowers and all you could see were their heads.
No pressure.
And we play it together and he's looking through the flowers like this and he's like, "I need both your cell phone numbers immediately. This is going to blow up. I need you here at 6 a.m. on opening day. You're going to do interviews on 6, 10, and 13. All of this stuff. It was a whirlwind.
So would you say it was the easiest interview you've ever went through in your life?
Yeah.
Because he played it really well. He knocked it out of the park. You just played it, you said.
Well, no, I played it well too. Can you come in? Can you cover me?
You gassed me up. I don't know what to do.
You did that to yourself there. I love your dynamic. It cracks me up because
you have no idea. This guy.
So wait, so how did this start? So I mean, I know when I was in 6th grade, I had to go to let's run it back. So before we started recording today, Noelle mentioned something about an instrument petting zoo. I have literally never heard that term in my life, right?
Mac School, my 8-year-old school, in order to introduce instruments and to children in the elementary school, they do something called an instrument petting zoo. So they all get to come and look at, hear, and test out all the instruments that are available to them to play.
I absolutely understand. Conceptually, I 100% understand it. I had just never heard it referred to that way, right? And I know when I was in 6th grade, I had an instrument petting zoo experience.
They didn't call it an instrument petting zoo?
I chose the trumpet.
You played the trumpet?
And
this is new.
Sam the Bugler.
No. You're giving me too much credit.
Oh my gosh.
So I know what it's like to be a young person and be exposed to, and have a curiosity. I've always been a musical person, so having that natural curiosity and stuff. So I would love to kind of hear, where did it pique your curiosity?
I mean, it was kind of a natural decision when selecting my instrument, although I was very tempted to choose the saxophone because the cool kids were all playing the sax. Newsflash, none of the cool kids are still playing sax today.
More girls.
So
the saxophone
there were
gets
no
the
girls
girls?
playing.
Is that what
There
it
were
is?
no
I
girls
meant
playing
more girls
sax.
are attracted to sax than trumpet.
Oh, for
Is there like a study on that?
No, it's just a visual I see all the time.
I played the oboe. What's the attraction for that?
I absolutely blame nothing. I absolutely understand.
First chair.
I blame the what was it? The sexy sax of the 1980s.
The Kenny G.
Little do you know that Careless Whisper can be played on a trumpet too.
Wait, I want to hear it.
Okay, I need to hear it now. Screaming.
Carson, are you single?
Wow.
25 years going strong.
Okay,
Carson,
here we go.
I love that. I love that so much. I think that's your actual calling is Carson's covers.
Carson's covers.
Anything that is that would have been a sexy sax solo, you can take it to the trumpet.
I can do more than that.
I love it. So as a father, right, who had this musical curiosity or this musical attachment, how did you encourage
or discourage
Carson's
Well,
curiosity?
I didn't encourage him. He happened to just see me playing out at with bands that I've been in over the years growing up. And, if I think back, he would literally stand in front of me and, if I hit the big note or a high note or something, he just, he was jumping around like crazy. So
just bored
really,
with it.
The day he came home with an instrument, I didn't realize until wife, Cindy, called and told me, guess what he came home with? And I said, what? She goes, trumpet. I go, oh my God. And so I literally never set him up for it. And here we are. I still can't believe it to this day that we do what we do over here at the track, as well as we play in my band together.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
You guys aren't just the Saratoga Buglers.
No.
You guys, it's came from somewhere. They knew to contact you for a reason.
Yeah.
So tell us about who you were before you were the Buglers.
Well, personally, I had been playing in groups around here for many years. I was on the road prior to that. I played with Bon Jovi, Tower of Power.
Nice.
I had a mullet. Yeah.
Very cool.
Traveled
This is
a
where
lot.
we insert the photo of said mullet.
I'm actually originally from Gloversville.
Okay.
And I
So local guy.
landed here in Saratoga and met his mother, and that was it. I decided to not go on the road and played ever since, and here we are.
You were kind of destined for this, I think,
That's
a little
kinda
bit.
Well, at my age right now, I'm thinking about it. It couldn't have been a better thing that could have happened to me.
It's awesome.
And to share it with him is just...
Talk about the father-son dynamic and how that has made the job either more special or more complicated or...
It's part of our chemistry, you could say, that I more or less acknowledge on a day-to-day basis. And that ultimately makes the job easier when we're together because, let's face it, not every day is going to be easy, not every day is going to be perfect, but when we have each other to cover for each other, it definitely takes the weight off of each other's shoulders. It allows us to have an overall greater musical and emotional impact on this beautiful place.
Would you say it's strengthened your bond as like a father-son duo, or would you say
it tests it? But through those
He's
trials
unbelievable.
and tribulations, you could definitely say it strengthens it. Yeah.
Do you guys get interesting requests at the track?
Oh, yeah.
What is like probably, or what are some of your most interesting requests that you've gotten? Because you play at the starting gate for every race.
Yep.
And then you have time in between.
Yeah.
What are some of the requests you get in between?
Hey business owners, here's a fun little experiment. You're listening to this ad, which means podcast ads work. If you've got a business in the 518 and want to reach people who actually live here, eat here, shop here, and spend money here, we'd love to put you on Off Track Saratoga. We'll make your ads sound like our show, not some cheesy radio spot, I promise. So shoot us a message and let's make your business the next thing everyone in town is talking about. Now back to our show.
What are some of the requests you get in between?
Oh man, some of the wildest ones I could think of are like rap songs. Like this one time, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Alex Day. He does like social media with the Yankees and all the New York sports teams. He was just walking around on site last summer and he was doing like a rapper or a racehorse trivia. And at the end of it, I think he like asked me, like the typical question that you ask at the end of an interview. What is there anything else you wanted to share? And I said, did you know I'm a rapping bugler and I played Without Me by Eminem?
Can I hear it?
Said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me because we need a little controversy because it feels so empty without me.
I feel like I've officially been replaced.
Do you play any Britney Spears?
Give this guy a show.
I could.
I think Zach would
could.
like to.
I could. I could.
He won't. He's gonna get up and dance. You brought a demon out of Zach now.
All right.
You've now
This is
awakened
fantastic.
someone.
Wait, I love knowing all of your party tricks. You're hired for any party I
Anything.
need. Absolutely. All right. So
Yeah.
speaking of,
Yes.
we have to talk. If you follow Noelle, her personal socials, it was her mom, Diane, the iconic Diane.
The iconic die.
It was her birthday recently, and so
Don't say her age; she'll kill you.
No, it was a celebration.
It was a celebration. It was her 21st birthday.
And so you came out, right? And did a surprise little performance.
Oh, yeah.
Tell our audience about that.
My mom was a high school music teacher, and she loves she loves music, and she made a big stink about the year before. We went to a steakhouse, and they brought out the cake, but they just brought a candle, and they didn't sing happy birthday. And she was not about that. She loves a good happy birthday. So when I kept asking her, what do you want? What can I give you for your birthday? She was like, all I want is someone to sing happy birthday to me. I'm like, oh, you're going to get a happy birthday this year, woman. So I reached out to Tony because I found if you want to hire these guys, by the way, you can. How can they find
Absolutely.
you?
Saratoga Buglers.
Saratoga Buglers
Saratoga Buglers.
on their
Tell
Instagram,
it to the mic.
on their Instagram or Facebook. But
We don't have a website, but our phone number,
everything's
our
on
lives
their
are wide
Instagram.
open.
That's how I found them. It's very simple. You don't have to be an investigative journalist to find them. So anyway, I reached out to them and I was like, listen, we got to embarrass my mom, but not really. We also got to make her have a lot of fun. So I got in touch with Tony. Carson was available, and he came to Salivo Restaurant where we celebrated her birthday dinner. You played Happy Birthday on the trumpet. And in the middle of the restaurant, and everybody was looking, and I may have embarrassed her a little bit, but she liked it, and it was awesome. It was hilarious.
I thought it was
Everybody gave applause, and it was so special. She still talks about it to this day. We have it on video. She was like crying. It was
fun.
Fantastic.
This was before the instrument petting zoo that you told me about. I got the chance to talk to your boys about
that's
all
true.
the joys of music, and I'm glad to see that's at
My
least
kids
had
were
somewhat
there.
of a positive
That's
effect,
cool.
more or less direct.
Well, do you know, we haven't even been to the instrument petting zoo yet. That's next week.
Oh.
And did you know what Max, since he met you, has chosen my older guy.
I heard through the grapevine that was either one of these or one of those big upright bass things.
Maybe one or both, because I think he can pick both. So,
Doubler.
maybe Max the next bugler. I don't know. You can pass the torch or the bugle to him if you will. So, yeah, I mean, it's a long season. We're kind of in the thick of it right now. And what are some of like the high notes, if you will, of being a Saratoga bugler, and what gets a little old?
Geez, I don't know that anything gets old. Because you know what makes it interesting for us is it's different every day.
Yeah.
You meet different people every day. We're really tight with many of the employees here. They help us out. They have our phone numbers. If they have a birthday in their section, they text us. We've made a lot of relationships, not only with the workers, but locally with people. And I think he actually used to tell me this. It's just different every day. You know?
And I feel like going from that to like some other kind of job has got to be deflating a little bit.
Well,
I know.
I got a 10-piece band, so, you know.
that's also exciting.
And we rock that out. So
what are you doing, Carson, when you're not bugling for the track? Because it's a short season.
I mean, I also play in the band, and I also announce, human racing, track and field. That's my main sport. I try and carry out that passion on the mic whenever I get the chance.
Nice. So when you say you're announcing, like you're at local games?
Some local, some far beyond
Wow.
local.
Like what's a cool game that you've announced?
Well, a cool meet that I've announced is the Penn Relays Carnival, one of the coolest
that's a big one
ever.
in
It's
Philly.
kind of
he's no joke.
How do you get into that? Like, what'd you go to school for?
Newhouse.
to school for
You went to
broadcast journalism.
Syracuse. Okay,
Yeah.
so all right. So
Yeah.
a friend.
I do have some hard-hitting journalism that I'd like to take advantage of today.
Okay.
I woke up this morning getting ready for this interview, and I thought I would be doing our audience a disservice if I didn't ask this question.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen.
Yep.
How many buglers is too many buglers?
3.
I'd say, based on
You don't
what
want
I've
a third
seen
number?
at the national stage, more than 5 would be too many.
More than 5.
Because they have done some really cool fanfares with, like, I don't know exactly what they're called, but it's like they bring out an elite regiment of buglers and they play that call to post in 5 different harmonies, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
We play like preludes to the call on bigger race days.
Oh, cool.
You know, on the stakes races.
Right, right.
And we have a bunch of them. So we'll
Can
just
we?
show you one.
Let's hear them. Nice.
I love it.
So things that people know.
Right.
You know, nice and short.
Yeah.
Naira wasn't really a fan of it at the first, but then people would tell them.
They liked it.
We'd walk around and people would say, "What are you going to play next before the race?"
I love it.
And it was kind of cool. So we got things like Mission Impossible, the 20th Century Fox.
Well, it gets people engaged, and
Yeah.
it's that element of surprise,
Yeah.
right?
You're gonna listen if you're in shock, right? What's that?
Sometimes, I think there was this one time where there was like some power outage or something, and there was an extended delay in between races, and so coming out of the break, we played the Jeopardy theme.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Or if it rains, it's starting to rain. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Just the beginning. Bum, ba, ba, da, 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 da.
That's adorable.
Bum, just a quick thing. Everybody knows it.
You're really so much more than just like an official start to a race. You've become really part of the entertainment, because the track is so much more than just like betting and racing. It's fashion, it's culture, it's music, and you guys add that special element to it that is really worth coming for, sitting for the entire race, especially for the people that aren't there just for the betting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, our job is so much more than just the call, although that is our main job.
Sure.
Okay, and that is a big deal. This is hallowed ground, and we get to do it here together. But it's you have to entertain people, and that's all we do all day long. We do really get busy.
It's a hospitality business.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
And the girls with their social media over there kind of catch us in the backyard doing things.
Yeah.
And we do songs that are like sing-alongs. Next thing you know, you got 1,000 people. We're standing on the picnic tables. You got 1,000 people singing, Hey Jude.
You know what I love about you guys too, because I've seen this happening live at the track, is you don't leave any part of the track untouched. You guys cover, the fancier parts of the track,
Yes.
and you're at the
Oh,
picnic
yeah.
tables,
Yes.
and you're over at the kids' playground. You guys are everywhere. So I love that nobody gets left out of this
It's great.
experience. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Is there a particular race that you guys really get amped up for, like one that you look forward to every year?
I mean, you can't really look away from the big races in that because, I mean, Sam really set this precedent because he talked about when he was asked if he ever got nervous for calling races because, you do it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
The answer he gave is like, you could play that thing perfect 1,000 times, but if you mess it up for the big race, then everybody's going to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so
televised,
understanding the magnitude of that tradition, you want to match that with perfection on the horn.
Do you feel that pressure? Like, does that?
We did. I think the first year or two we did, like Travers, but
And also our first Belmont together, which was last year, because they brought an entire brass band up from the city to play a little New York fanfare. And then right as soon as that's done, there's this guy, the spotter guy. He comes flying. He just dips beneath the fence. And then he points to you, gives a finger count, 2, 1, bang. And we're like, oh,
Okay.
we got to play now.
So we kind of know what we're doing when it comes to every day, the timing of it. We don't play till horse number 1 touches the track. We look down the rail. That's when we play. It could be 6 minutes before the race, 9 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
That's our signal to do the call.
Yeah.
And that also alerts Frank, the announcer, to start talking about the lineup.
I never considered what you guys do as kind of being like a
Listen, nothing
a
happens without us.
benchmark in the process.
Those horses don't come out of the barn without us, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But that day, the winner's circle for the Belmont was elbow to elbow. We had never seen so many production people and whatever. And we're pretty much just waiting for somebody in front of us to give us a little heads up.
Yeah.
This guy, as Carson said, came in from underneath the rail behind us and startled us, quite frankly.
It's showbiz, kid.
By the way, guys, if you're hearing lots of sounds, we are literally right on the opposite side of the track right now. And this is the only qualm with having a porch sitting episodes. You're going to hear some ambient noise. You're going to hear some traffic. So
Just imagine you're here with us.
yeah, just pretend
It's
you're
a
here
very
with us.
immersive experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So is there a moment where like you guys had a big guffaw and it was like that, like you just have nightmares about? You don't want to talk about it?
Maybe one time where we had a birthday in the backyard and it was arranged for after it might have been after the 8th race. And he went there after the 7th race. I had no idea where he was. So what do when I don't know where he is? I find a high location and I just start playing.
From the clubhouse, and he'll it's like a bugle call.
Oh, so
to the
you guys
bugler.
have like a bat signal for each
Yeah.
other. Is there a
Yeah.
specific song that you play
I mean,
to call on your
I
dad?
just hear him. I know he's calling me.
For Zach, it would have to be Toxic by Britney
Absolutely.
Spears. Zach will come running.
No, you just play it. I'll come running, baby. I love it. Well, you hear it here, folks. Anytime you see both of these fellas, it's a special day. Make sure you get up and say hi, introduce yourself,
Actually,
let them know you heard them here.
Is there something that when people see you that you want them to like think or feel, or do you want them to come up to you? Do you want them to leave you alone? Like, what do you want when people see you? How do you want them to react?
Whatever they want.
Yeah, that's usually what I say. Although deep inside, I'm just waiting to be asked to play some Bruno Mars.
Yes, you can play Bruno Mars for me as well if you would like. The getup,
Yeah.
the uniform. Where did this come from? Did
Well-
you guys come up with this idea? They provided at Naira? What?
They were supposed to provide it, but then they called me and said, "We have no idea where to get things. Please call Sam, and he'll tell you."
Okay.
Okay, so I called Sam. He told me what kind of boots,
Yeah.
you know.
Specific bugler
And
boots.
they're just Ariat.
Bugler boots.
It's a brand, an Ariat, whatever. And then the spats, which we don't have on today. The jackets were special red jackets from a company, so I ordered all this stuff.
Yeah.
I ordered the real horse riding pants too.
Nice.
Because that's what you're supposed to have. Well, they came in, the first set that came in wouldn't have fit a baby. So my wife found white jeans downtown at the saddlery store, whatever, the night before.
The night before.
Yeah, because we only had 2 weeks.
Okay.
This came on really quickly. And so then I had already ordered the hats immediately from the San Diego hat shop. These are authentic right here.
Jackson.
Beautiful.
Jackson hats.
Okay.
We have several of them at home.
I was gonna say, is it one outfit that you have to launder,
yeah, some, just
or is
pretty
you have
much.
multiple?
We got several white shirts.
Okay.
We have a small rotation.
We got
Yeah.
a couple of red vests that we use. So the typical outfit is a red jacket.
Yeah.
Well, they were on back order.
Whoa.
So I'm like,
Who else is
okay,
ordering these
3 days
things?
before, 3 days before, 3 days
Zach.
before,
Zach.
I ordered these vests from Amazon.
Yeah.
Because I knew, you know how that works. You order it at 11 o'clock, it's there by
It's
midnight.
there the next
you know,
day.
whatever. Our boss saw us what we were wearing, and at first you could tell by, his reaction was whatever. And you know what? Once it got warm out, we only use the jackets for Travers race.
Yeah.
It's kind of a hipper look.
Does he keep you hip?
Well, I think it goes both
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
second
Yeah, to be
that.
honest, I mean, I'm no, flunky here.
I don't know.
So what do you know how to play on the trumpet? He's got Britney Spears and Kenny G.
Well, I'm more
and-
traditional, I mean, he listens to that radio stuff all the time.
That radio garbage?
No, not necessarily. I mean,
Calling it garbage?
We play a lot of stuff that's pretty hip together.
Mm-hmm.
Like Journey and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
or-
doing what you do, you probably
Yeah.
know a
Yeah,
million.
yeah,
That's true, you have to.
American classics at this point. you
yeah,
know.
so
Frank
it's,
Sinatra.
Yeah.
Sinatra stuff, or Louis Armstrong, or just things that, like a lot of things, you get anniversary requests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
so
have
we'll
to know.
play Sinatra, The Way You Look Tonight, or something,
Yeah.
and it's a duet. It's not unison. He's got a part and I got a part.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
Well, this whole experience has been nice. This is like we couldn't have had a better day.
Absolutely.
Outside, across from the track, at
I
the
agree.
start of the season with these two guys who have been an absolute. I mean, they're just also really fun, nice guys
Thank
too.
you.
So if you see them at the track, don't be intimidated to walk up to them
No,
and
please
say
say hi.
hello. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do we go out with?
I say dealer's choice. Send us out. So that's been another episode of Off Track Talk. You can follow us on Instagram at Off Track Talk. You can hear us every Tuesday, a new episode. Please follow, subscribe, download those episodes.
Yes, that helps us so much. When you
Absolutely.
download, that helps us reach more listeners. And we're going to be on YouTube now starting
Yes.
this season.
So you'll be able to get a visual for all
you get to look at
this
all of us
stuff
too.
here.
Yes, it'll be great.
Yes.
Guys,
Awesome.
Take
Send
it
us
away.
out.
What we're going to play is what we traditionally have been doing the last few years for the very last call of the meet, called the Bugle Rag.
all right, guys, send us out. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
That was fun.